treatment. However, in case of terminal cancers, the rate of perfect cure is only about 20%. Even though the up-to-date advanced contemporary medical science regards the cancer as an incurable disease, in order to solve the incurable diseases of contemporary medical science, the new attempts to find their solutions in the reinforcement of immunity power is arousing our interest freshly. Among these attempts, the immunity research and development of educational industrial complex is continuing to produce their competitive research results. Our medical field challenges the immunity treatment without side effects through bold investment and continuous research. The program Amunjung Mosaic will identify such change of our medical field in detail. Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, located in Daejeok Research Complex, is the only domestic atomic energy synthetic expert institution in which the development of new medicines is promoting actively. Here is progressing the scientific research on cancer treatment based on the up-to-date advanced technological power. Dr. Jo Song-ji is the very person who has led such research in radiation food biotechnology research team. In order to solve the question, how can we prevent the side effects according to the cancer treatment, he has concluded to execute from the component analysis of many natural crude medicines to animal experiment during the previous 5 years. As generally, radiation or anti-cancer medicine is used in order to cure the cancer, their side effects are that the immunity modulation system cells are damaged and the regeneration tissues are damaged. For example, as such side effects, their hair falls out, or they feel nausea, or they have difficulty in taking a meal. So our research team started our research in order to develop such materials as can protect the normal tissues and promote the recovery by using the food materials without toxicity. During the recent 5 years, through various researchers, we have compounded Paeonia japonica, Miyabe et Takeda, Ligusticum officinale Kitum, and Angelica gigas Nakai, and have separated the effective components from their extracts, and have recomposed the effective components so that we could develop the new complex composite. This new complex composite contains the effect of promoting immunity and hematogenesis, and the anti-cancer effect, and the effect of protecting the normal tissues against radiation. I will explain these effects in detail by using the figures. First, in case of the effect which radiation exerts on cells, if radiation is shot on the normal cells, you can see in the figure that the cells are damaged so that DNA is cut and flows so. Then, if the material which our research laboratory developed is treated, you can see that the damage of DNA decreases to this extent. You can see that this figure shows the cross-sectional view of the small intestine. So, if only radiation is shot, you can see that the regenerating tissues die considerably. But if the first product, which we developed, is injected and then radiation is shot, you can see that the regenerating tissues survive considerably. This is the results of the experiment which we executed in order to test the effect of projecting the hematopoietic stem cells. If radiation is injected, you can see that the hematopoietic stem cells survive and regenerate. In comparison with that, if our development material is injected, you can see that the hematopoietic stem cells survive much more. According to the result, you can see that the hematopoietic stem cells propagate to this extent. This animal experiments result that we can enhance the anti-cancer effect through the activation of immunity function has already been derived. By using indigenous natural crude medicine, including Angelical Gigas Nakai, the new natural crude complex, which was differentiated from the previous Oriental prescription, was created. We developed the complex composite, which has the effect of controlling cancer cells. I will explain such effect in detail by seeing the figure. If cancer cells are transplanted to mice, the mice comes to die gradually. Thus, in 20 days, all the mice will die. But this time, if the complex composite is injected, you can see that the mice can survive longer. If I explain the principle in brief, it is that the complex composite enhances the activation of cancer cells, which can kill the cancer cell. In this figure, you can see that the activation of P cell is enhanced to this extent. Here, you can see that the cancer cell killing power of macrophage is enhanced to this extent. As you can see now, this complex composite can enhance the activation of immune cells, and so control the cancer cells and eventually have